Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today we're playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, the brand new release from Nintendo, their main attraction for Holiday 2020. We're playing it here on the Switch, we're playing it docked, I've got the Pro Controller in hand, and we're at the earlier stages. So I've basically, like this point here, Battle of Hyrule Field, that's literally the first level in the game. It's all I've completed so far. I've knocked off a couple of these little extra checkpoints around the map, and they're just basically giving you some extra combos and those sorts of things, requiring certain materials in order to do them. So you need to have killed 100 Lizalfos to be able to unlock this one. I've done that, so I'll supply the materials and get the extra little perk. Blah, 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 blah. She passed along the good news to villagers. And so I've basically gotten, and you can see it blinking there, I've got an extra string to my combo, so I can go 4 regular attacks and then a strong attack, and that's going to provide me a different combo outcome to some of the others that I've already got up to this point, which is kind of handy. And presumably there's going to be more that'll unlock the further I get through the game. That bar is quite long. Same idea over here. Now, I do not have all the requirements here. So I've got plenty of Hyrule herbs, no thistle, no amaranth, so no good there. But we'll get into the core experience here, the second level of the game, the road to the ancient lab. We have ourselves a little guardian in tow. So cooking, I can bring some food along with me. So my damage will be up 5%.
Quite serious. What a treat.
So you can bring some extra stat perks in there. I've got 2 characters in my stead, that is Link and Impa. One of the best things, the swords do not break. I have been fairly vocal. If you've kind of followed any of my stuff at Player 2, you'll actually know that I guess I'm probably one of the few critics out there of Breath of the Wild. I'm a massive Zelda fan, but I'm not a Breath of the Wild fan at all. It's the weapon durability, the weather doesn't bother me so much, but the weapon durability is one of the things that really detracted from that experience significantly for me. And I'm not going to go as far as say it's a bad game. We have some little jokes on Player 2's patched show where we refer to the game as Shitty Witcher. It's not, like, it's a fantastic game, I get that, but it's not my game. It's not my Zelda. And one of the things that I'm really enjoying about my time with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity so far is that we don't have to worry about weather. We don't have to worry about weapon durability. We can just play the game as it is. And that's awesome.
Zelda, curious about the diminutive guardian, decided to accompany Impa on her journey to Pura's research facility in Hateno. With Link acting as bodyguard, they made their way to the ancient tech lab. So
at its core, and just to be clear for anyone who's not familiar with Hyrule Warriors or Dynasty Warriors, or what have we got? There's the Fire Emblem Warriors, there's Dragon Quest, like we've seen a few spin-offs. There's Persona 5 Scramble that's coming. Musou's basically at its core. These are hack and slash games where you're basically just mowing through thousands of enemies, kind of in a button mashy style. There is more to it than just that, but there is a lot of button mashy elements to these games, and it's about grinding out the combat. And like the very first battle, so that first encounter that I had, I killed something like 1,350 enemies or something like that. It's just what you do in these games, and there is depth. There is layers to the combat. It's not as simple as just smash X and and Y and you saw the combos there. There's more to it than that, and there's other skills. And these spin-offs from the core Dynasty Warriors, so when Nintendo's gotten on board for Hyrule Warriors or for Fire Emblem, or we see Square Enix lean in with Dragon Quest or whatever,
all we can do is wait for
they're bringing those elements from those franchises across to the Dynasty Warriors format, and it works a treat. And why is that Guardian coming after me? Wow.
A guardian? But why?
Alright. So, let's get into it. Now, the training sword that you saw me equip with Link before, that's a... Wait, am I gonna get pursued? No. That is a perk from my ownership of Breath of the Wild. So, they recognised that I had a save game in there, and... There we go. Oh, kicking it. Not... There we go. So we've got the cryo, we've got all those various elements that we know from the war game. Smash, that'll kill this moblin. You can toggle between Link and Impa at any time, which you might have spotted. Link was like level 7, Impa was level 3, so I want to kind of share that love around. You're probably going to find that you're replaying missions from time to time just to... Oh, Zelda? No.
I won't fail.
You want to keep your team fairly round and fairly even magnesis. Oh.
Goodbye.
So if I didn't take as many Lizard False out in the last level as I did, this would be a great opportunity to farm them and get enough of those get that kill count up and take those credits to unlock that combo. We've already done that though.
Magnesis.
So what do
Here it goes.
Righto. So that's the first time I've actually used Magnesis so far.
It's time.
So they are bringing those Breath of the Wild elements over, even though this is a prequel set 100 years beforehand. If I quickly check the case here, experience a story set 100 years before The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, narratively, it's like beforehand, stylistically, very similar, gameplay, very different. And if you played the original Hyrule Warriors, you kind of know what you're in for the original.
Finally ready. Stasis. Halt.
I think I knocked everyone away and perhaps didn't. Didn't cash in on that as much as I could have.
Witness. Next.
Getting a bit lost in there. Wait for it to smash. Good job. There we go. You can see Impa's levels like so at the bottom we can also see our kill count. So we've taken out 179 enemies so far. That's not Impa alone, that is combined by time with Link. But the ability to switch between characters, adds a strong strategic layer to them as well. So, like in the end, at the moment, they're both kind of in fairly close confines, and it's not necessarily serving us that much. But once we kind of push through, probably this stronghold here, we've got a little bit more room, a bit more of the map, as you can see now in the bottom right corner, kind of opens up to us. We're heading towards a more, well, there's some bottlenecks in place at the moment. Once we push through those, we can maybe send Link one way, we'll head another, and that'll help to kind of cleanse the area a little bit quicker than what it would be by, in a linear fashion, spent from here to here to here. It's split up and share the load. Then once things are in the spot, if things are getting a little bit out of control in one particular area, well then, now we're in. Nice. Oh, that was a missed opportunity.
Goodbye.
Because while we're here, when you get in the water, at the come get me, come and get me, come and get me, come and get me.
Freeze.
I can use cryo ability as well. There we go. Now you can use that outside of the water, of course, but it's more effective when you've got that when you've got the benefit of the elements there to help you. So you want to take advantage of the environment you're in. We've got Link and Zelda there. We're heading to another bottleneck. I reckon once we take this one out, we'll start to split up. Oh, there's that Guardian. Okay, here we go. How do I... Wow, this Guardian's gonna take some beating. Oh, wait, they want me to run. Right, because I've taken a bit of a hiding over there.
It's time.
Wow.
There.
Let's continue to push on here.
Link. I won't fail.
You come back. So this is where we can flick up the map here, and we can kind of steer the both of them. So I've got the ability to order. I'm not in. Oh, there we go. Oh, pressing the wrong button. Let's send Link in here, and then we'll all kind of bunker down here. What the hell? Still got. Oh.
Link. It will be done.
Flee from the Guardian while protecting Zelda. We will. This way? No? Trying to work out what the map is implying there. We'll buy some time, use the prepare a counter attack. Righto, leave me be, you arsehole. We're heading up here.
I won't fail.
So sometimes you'll mow through thousands of enemies, and others just depend.
Steel yourself.
There we go. Depending on the circumstances, you're going to be more about a single objective, and it's more about just pushing through the combat as quickly as you possibly can and completing the objective. And that is a cool nature of the game. Where is Impa going? Link. That's not the way we want to go. Oh, hang on. Guardian's over there. I want to go down this way. So I want to make sure I steer Impa. So let's get you going over here. So this is a simple case that we got split up. Activate the unearthed guardians. Oh, that was horrible timing. As you can see, there's some of the perks of those additional combos being unlocked for Link. Just string things together for a little bit longer, being that little bit more lethal. As you can see, Imp is starting to follow us. Oh, didn't quite interrupt it. That's alright. More than enough opportunities to regain health, so I'm not going to be too concerned by that. Liz will fast bring after us. Actually, let's just drop that one so you can see that it's just kind of above my head, the A prompt there. Well, it's gone now, but that little bar that's currently empty, that will fill up and allow us to execute that kind of special attack, super attack. Here's Impa charging on through. I'll try and get over there and join her actually. That's the end of you. We'll charge in here following Impa. See what there is to see. So if I can get that timing right with the like they give you a very clear, and it's probably, you know, it's important that they do that given how kinetic the game can be. They do give you that prompt. There we go. Activate the unearthed guardian. Now the prompts are elsewhere. Okay. So I've got to say I'm a little confused, but let's have a quick look around. Oh, hang on, there's one over there. Get out of there, get out of there. Stuck in the environment. Is that prick gonna come after me too though, or? Right, now there's one more. That's up the top there. Oh, that's why Impa was going where Impa was going before. Korok. Right, so we'll send Link over. And then take control of Impa. Because again, I wanna level my characters somewhat evenly. Oh shit. What? Oh. I can now play as Zelda. Righto, that's cool. I have the ability to eat, recover, but I don't know. They gave me the prompt, but I didn't do it at the time. Now I don't know what to do. I'm not trying to fight it, I'm trying to get past it. Alright. Someone in the comments just please remind me as to what what button I need to press in order to eat. Maybe I can spoils. That's useless to me. Battle log. No, battlefield info. System will just be unique action, tutorials. Oh, it's probably exactly what I wanted actually. Healing items L and B. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, we've attracted a moblin. Link's not going to do anything other than just engage in combat. He's not going to actually activate the Guardian, so we've got a little bit of time up our sleeves. But nice. It looks great when these things come together. And it's the cool nature of any of... There we go. It's just the cool nature of any of these games that are kind of spinning off the formula of Dynasty Warriors, because Dynasty Warriors is kind of, well,
not quite freeze.
It's all based upon real history, so you're not getting magical powers and any of those sort of liberties that can be taken with games such as this. I think it's where the team Koei, Omega Force, etc. They've really kind of lucked out by kind of landing these partnerships and deals with Nintendo and Square Enix and Atlas and the like. Okay, oh, crossing the bridge. Because it really gets them to kind of, it gives them an opportunity to spread their wings a little bit, try some things different, reinvent their own formula somewhat. And it's quite noticeable that there's far fewer Dynasty Warriors games coming out these days. There was a time where you'd get a new one every 12 months, whether it was Dynasty Warriors 2 or Dynasty Warriors 2 such and such, and Dynasty Warriors 3 this. Like it was, they're coming out at a clip just like bloody Street Fighter. Like there are just that many variants coming out. That regularly. It was fairly full on.
It's time.
Let's keep trying to avoid that lightning. 3-point smash. Finish the job.
A worthy adversary.
Oh. So I need to guide the Guardian? So. So I need to go over there and... Oh, the Guardian that's trying to kick our asses. Lure it, I'm guessing. There it is. No. So where is it? It's over here. Take you assholes out. Ooh. Come on. Come on, get me, asshole. There it is. Sniped.
Steal yourself.
I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing enough damage here Okay, the emphasis is now on beating the Guardian. Sorry. Weak point smash, and let's finish this guy. All right, success. So the last mission was an outpost one. Take out these 3 outposts, clear these outposts to make things a little bit easier, blah, 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 blah. Oh, another Guardian. That one was simply herd and kill the boss. Like there's different, and they're not necessarily the most original ones, but they're differing mission types and mission structures. And okay, so Zelda's available and I didn't really take full advantage of her there. You're exploring these different mission types and that's cool. Keeps things differentiated, because obviously just hacking and wailing your way through hundreds, thousands of enemies at a time it can grow stale quite quickly. So it's really on the developers to shake things up fairly regularly and give you different mission types, introduce new mechanics and new abilities to keep things different and interesting. One of the great things about leveraging the Zelda franchise or Persona or Dragon Quest or Fire Emblem is that the characters themselves are giving you so much to work with. The franchise is giving you so much to work with. And it's what's making these spin-offs infinitely better than the original games. And I used to love Dynasty Warriors, but man, it's just come so much further with what we're seeing here. So that's where we're going to wrap things up with this Player 2 Plays anyway. That has been Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, the prequel set 100 years before Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. While we continue to wait for Breath of the Wild, this is going to be something for lots of people to enjoy. I'm really enjoying my time with it. I hate to say it, I think I'm enjoying it more than I enjoyed Breath of the Wild, but that said, I am going to give Breath of the Wild a second chance. I am going to give it a go, probably off the back of this, see if it'll win me over this time. Maybe it was just, wrong game, wrong time in my life at that point. So I'm hoping that I might fall in love with Breath of the Wild this time around. But I'm going to finish Hyrule Warriors first. So I'm thoroughly enjoying my time. I hope you enjoyed this Player 2 Plays. If you did, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, all the buttons down below. Hit the notification bell, that way you're alerted to every new video the moment goes live on the channel. That includes patched Player 2 Plays like Game Review, Gamer School, and a whole lot more. There's awesome stuff there, so please subscribe and go check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patch, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary, where there's been some sensational developer guests over recent weeks and months. I'd love for you to go check out the show. awesome developers to come, so please go check it out. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. The lower tiers, early access to episodes, while the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. Finally, there's Twitter. You can find me at Paul James Games. The website you'll find at player2au. And until next time, thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.